so now I'm going to do this little trick where you put your tie, your thread inside the hole, so it will be attached like this. I'm going to put this little ring here because that's how it goes, and I will use the hammer in order to set this eyelet. Am I still in frame? Yes. Okay, so this kind of eyelet I think I have to turn this one, and has to be, yes, okay, it was fine. So you have to pick this one and hammer it. Yes. So I will do the same thing on the pretty side here, my other thread. Now I didn't punch my hole with this, so it's a bit tight, but there we go. I want this in the front. Like this, okay. Come on. So it does a nice, when you're using the tool that came with this eyelet, it does a nice finish. So that's why I'm using the tool that came with the eyelets, so I have a nice finish. So I can now cut this, sorry, that's due, and I can do this. And make a nice bow. Eventually. So I did make my thread a little long, but that's also fine. Okay, so I have this here. Goes like this. This will close and close and close. And now I want to make something that is kind of nice, and it's probably gonna take a lot of that thread. So I want to make something that goes like this. And I untangle them without making it weird on the other side. Yes. It has no other purpose than to be pretty. All right, so this is still with the snail mail project, and I wanted to make this post bin and I want it to be like elevated, so I could somehow put them like this, and you could put your mail here and take it out here. So that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to glue this part. Nothing ever is with me, and this will go like that. So we'll glue on this. This is a little bit like this. So my idea is that once you take your card and you put it in the mailbox, you close this, and the factor can the mailman can actually take them out. I have found a way to open my mailbox. So I've used a brad and I've knotted a string, so a silver string, and here you can see that if I put my letter in, it goes in, and I can open it and take my letter back. Woohoo! So it's about this thick. So I've also prepared my signature that's going to go in it. So I used 3 of the pages from the kit, the grungy part of it. So there's this one, there's this one, there's this one. And my signatures, I have those pages were not double-sided printed, so this is a napkin. This is also a napkin, and also this one. So it is going to fit nicely in the book, as you can see. I have also all of this ephemera. So these are the pockets. Okay, there's some faux wax seal, some stamps, stickers. These are all the little envelope for the mailbox. These are all tags. Yes, you can see it. I also find this around my desk, so I'm going to use it inside of it. This is an envelope, and I've also added some of the napkin that I used on the page. Another tall envelope. Another one. And this is a big file folder. And this is one of the freebies. So I have there was freebie number 1, there's freebie number 2, and that you can find on Susanne's coffee shop. So these were a big page, but I've printed them 2 to a page. We have these papers. We also have little tags like this with the difference between both. So one is clearer than the other because one is grungy. So like this. There's also those two big seal, and I think that's what I'm going to use as a closure. And there's these two things, two collage of pictures, and also two more pages like this of collage envelopes. So one thing I wanted to show you is these things, the tabs. When they are in the kit, they are printed. So I cut this part first, then I cut the sides, and I don't cut this with a scissor. I take this part, this tab. So if you have a tab that has this shape, you put it inside, and you see how yeah, you can see. You see how it makes the shape right here. So you snap it there, you punch it, and you have your shape done without having to use your scissors all the time. So now I have all of this ready. I'm going to take my signature. And I'm going to start taking in this. So this is avocado paper, dyed paper. Could use it like this with the pink. I think this is big though, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to use it in this one for now. Kind of like a collage that could be used as a pocket. I don't really want it to be a tuck spot or something of the sort, just to be there is fine with me. Put this here. And another would come in the middle. Woo woo. So I have these two blank space, and I want to use them with this here. Here I have this big file folder. Will it fit in there? Yes, it does. And I think indicate it's a pocket. Yeah. So let's not forget that this is also something I can put right here too. So much better. Something like this. A wax seal on this letter. Okay. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm at the back and I know that I need to put this on. It might work, it might not work. We'll find out. So I'm back with the signature. I want to finish putting the envelopes where they belong. Let's go a bit more high there. So I like this way. Okay. Now I wish this was okay, maybe like this. Yeah. So I'm going to use this one as a tuck spot. Now I could use stamping a bit everywhere, but I don't want to, so don't want to get the stamps out. I feel like this actually has enough on its own. Okay. So I still have two. I think it'll go nicely with the blue. I have two that goes nicely with the blue. And I make rhymes now. Face. Okay. Because I'm generous like that. Putting in there. So question is, do I want to sign it in? Now there's a knot here and I was using that to, you know, kind of keep it there. So, okay. Well, the tabs will get a little bit crushed. Now I do want, there we are. Woo. So I still want to do this here and put this one back here. So when it opens and closes, you have this. Okay. So they won't be matching because they were not designed as mirrors, but with some ink it will be fine. A bit higher. So now when it closes it looks like this, and I'm going to wait that they glue to ink the white out. Now what purpose will this be? I have no idea. I like this page like this because when you close it it's just enough. So like this, it's a cross. In the back it looks like this. It opens and I can get my letters in and out, so the postman can deliver his letters. Okay, so I'm going to say this is all I have for today, and the next one will be the flip through. So again, don't forget to look in the description box for the link for this amazing kit, the snail mail from Susanne at NONSTOPPAPERCRAFTS. And in the flip through I will be probably finishing the little things like this and whatever I'm going to use to make sure the closure doesn't get too tight with stuff in it. So that was my design team project for Susanne, and I will hope you will come see the flip through in the next video. Thank you. Bye.